Hello Pisces, welcome. This is your December 2020 reading. I was hearing dementia, I was hearing dimension, and I was hearing your mental activity is improving. So let's get it on here. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for you. And right here at your catalyst card we have the Three of Swords. Ouch! This is also the card of, I'm hearing finance, I'm hearing wealth. This is also the card of the, I believe it is Red Dwarf, or Red Dwarf. And so the Three of Swords can represent heartbreak here. And it looks like it could even be something mental or psychological that's causing emotional distress for you. Hopefully not. It could be a three-way party of some kind. And this is Three of Swords. 3 is also the number of planning. So I don't know if you're planning a breakup or not. I'm hearing sabotage. Let's pull one for your crowning card. We have the King of Swords. More mental activity, something in reverse, something to do. Hopefully your mental health is okay. It could just be something that you're dwelling on. It could be something that you're dwelling on that is kind of leaving you stuck or not proper emotional flow. And as I say that, a card is falling out of the deck. It's the Sun in reverse. You could need some healing during this time. Spending time in the sun and also charging your light body, literally. It is in reverse. It could be something that is adulting, I'm hearing. It could be something that is leaving you feel a little bit drained of your youth. Hopefully not. Spending time in nature, spending time with the earth, and spending time in the sun looks like it could be good for you and your body. Make sure you're exercising enough because that's really going to bust up and kind of help keep energy oscillating, and it's really going to help your emotional flow and your mental activity. Even just going on a hike or a walk. I'm hearing stream. I'm hearing purpose. I'm hearing of this interview. I'm hearing nurse and curse. Noose and noise. And so, noise breaker, noise maker. I'm hearing dialogue. And so, we have crossing, this heartbreak card, is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords can really, I'm seeing like heavy dream activity. Something could be, whether it's something that you're dwelling on during the daytime or maybe at night. The Sun card is in reverse. Something about nighttime activity. It could be some kind of mental struggle for you. I'm hearing power play, reversal. Let's look at your recent past. We have the Emperor card. I'm hearing dialogue. And in the future, we have the reversal of the Imprisonment card, which is the Eight of Swords. So you've got a lot of mental activity going on. You could be someone who is also, I think, of heavy observation. This character here can be an authority force, but in the recent past, we have the Emperor card. This could be you or someone else. It could be an entity or a force. It could be on your job. It could be in your daily life. But nonetheless, their whole face is practically an eyeball here. So they're doing a lot of surveilling. They've got a really watchful eye. This could be, hopefully not. But this could be someone who is a figure who has been looking, hopefully something not negative like stalking, right? But it could also be a figure that's looking out for you in a helpful way. And it can be it's a masculine archetype, the Emperor, someone who kind of presides over their own realm. I'm hearing diction. And hopefully not a dictator, right? I'm just going to flip this card out here because there could be some kind of lack or scarcity for you regarding funds as well, or regarding material. I'm hearing strength. It could also be information, a lack of information about something, and surveillance comes to mind. And as I say that, another card is flipping out. And we've got the Leo card, strength. And I just said strength out loud. So you could be you, or I'm hearing your partner, a Leo in your life, or just a little bit of Leo energy. But it is the card of strength. Don't worry. I'm hearing deter, and I'm getting like I'm seeing in text a partial word, defy. I don't know if that's like, I could fill in the blanks and say defiance, but really I'm just seeing DEFI. Deaf, and I'm hearing in one ear. And so And so we've got the Strength card. Whatever the situation is in your recent past, there's a lot of stability and strength surrounding the remedy and resolve of it. And I'm flipping out more cards here, so we're going a little bit in a freestyle direction, but it looks like there's a lot of strength and a lot of interest here regarding whatever this lack or scarcity of funds, monetary, it could be wealth, it could just be material goods, and it could also be information. And it looks like you're really coming out on top, especially emotionally and spiritually. This could be something that's emotionally and spiritually healing for you. And so I'm hearing defy and also gravity. And I'm looking down at graviton, the Ace of Cups here. So you've got an Ace card. So hopefully healthy communications is something that could really bring this into balance, emotionally, spiritually, and communicatively. And it looks like that for you is going to lead to the manifestation, I'm hearing fruition, the manifestation of something that could be a project, an endeavor. This guy is looking up at this planet here, and this is the card of planetary formation. It is the Two of Wands. And so he's bringing something into manifestation. He's creating. This is something that is just, I'm hearing, over the hump. This is something that is just past the beginning stages and into its new young stages of birth. And it looks like that creative potential is really there for you. It's something that you're really, really passionate about. I'm hearing putting down the devil. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for that. And I'm getting, again, I think of surveillance. This is the Three of Pentacles card, and I'm seeing the Hubble telescope kind of hover over, is this the Earth in the background? The Hubble telescope. So again, we have a theme of observation, observer technology. And we're human, we're like organic observer technology. But a focus on technology for this one, this is also atomic structure, getting to the center or getting down to something. I'm hearing gravity. The Three of Pentacles, the card of planning. And it's really calls to enhance your observer technology, to enhance your perspective, and really look through the bird's eye view about this situation on the subject of the devil. And so it looks like you've got a lot going on in your past. I mean, it's like stacked thick, whatever it is that's happened in your past. And looking forward, looking at the present, we've got the Three of Swords, crossed by some kind of activity that you've really been meditating on, or something that in regards to dream work. It's also the card of neutrinos. Looking forward, we have the Eight of Swords. So something that's been mentally imprisoning for you. And it's in the reversal position. It looks like you could be getting over it. More cards flipping out for you here. This doesn't usually happen. So we've got another 8 and a 9. So with this mental imprisonment, it looks like it could be something that you're getting over moving forward. It could be literally you're being jailbreaking comes to mind. So that could be a focus for you. Whatever it is has kind of had the blinders on for you. So in reversing this card and uprighting your strength, this could be something that allows a higher and new perspective. You could be raising, I'm hearing the bar. And also popping out is the Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. So something that has been manifest. This is also the card of Spiral Galaxy. This could be something that, while this mental imprisonment card is something that is hopefully not self-created, but mental imprisonment, any kind of mental imprisonment is bad. Hopefully not a literal imprisonment, but it looks like it's something that has come with also the lack of organization of material goods, wealth, information, or finances, or perhaps even the loss of finances that is kind of synonymously moving along, and as this mental imprisonment process has happened, it looks like there's been the loss of finances, loss of material wealth, goods, or information of some kind. Also with that is, I'm hearing ruminate, I'm hearing technology. Also with that is the Hermit card, the 9. So we've got 2 8s and a 9 that are really kind of come together here. You've got some kind of a heavy situation that's come with a lot of information, a lot of activity, a lot of, I'm hearing pursue, persevere, perseverance. And so looking at the Hermit card in reverse, you could be coming out of isolation of some kind. And it looks like also, I think of deep intelligence, the Arcanum, spending a lot of time with some kind of material. This could be your trade. It could be some kind of just like a lot of dense information, and it looks like you're really emerging. I'm hearing from the deep about this situation. Let's look at the subconscious mind. We've got the Lover's card, and that is also the card of Gemini. Okay, you could have something in around the time of the sign of Gemini. I'm hearing under the stars. So I'm thinking of the sign of Gemini, and also something that is currently reversed, but could be uprighted or even coming. I'm hearing popping out of the deck, popping out at us, popping out at you. This could be something that is coming out or to be surfaced. It's the Lover's card. This could be a romantic interplay. It can also be the card of some kind of partnership for you, and Gemini is also the card of technology. If you're someone who is affected by technology also during your sleep or in your subconscious mind or mental process. If you're someone who has AI, I'm hearing in dreams. I'm hearing listen carefully. I'm hearing both people are fae, and I'm hearing day. I'm hearing wannabe Christian. I'm hearing listen. I'm hearing final. Finite. So if you're someone who's affected by technology, or even if technology is like affecting your love life somehow, I don't know if you're a social networker, but it looks like something is like tying the knot comes to mind, because we see this down here. And I believe this is also, is this gravity equation? And so something is in reversal here, whether it be a partnership, something to do with Gemini, or something to do with technology. It also makes me think of if you're someone who has technology around you or in your surroundings that could be affecting your sleep. Or could be affecting your subconscious mind. You may want to be one of those who decides to spend a little less time with your cell phone next to your brain, especially. I would absolutely like to warn people about that. Spending too much time with your cell phone next to your brain. Maybe you want to turn off the Wi-Fi and put it in airplane mode while you sleep. Because we are like permanently attached to those things, right? Smart technology comes to mind. There's been a focus on surveillance. There's been a focus on smart technology. There's been a focus on emerging. I'm hearing from the deep, and it looks like you're coming out and you've got something in your hand. Is it information? This character here, the Hermit card, is coming out of, I'm hearing hermetic wisdom, and it looks like they have some tools at their disposal here, and even some learned, I'm hearing wisdom, but tools of discernment. If this is regarding technology for you, there are all sorts of new technologies, smart technologies, and as we look at the advancement of that, we look at the advancement of surveillance technologies, we look at the advancement of, again, focus on information, data collections, personal data collections, anything that's been like invasion of privacy to you is definitely a topic of interest. You may want to be someone who checks and rechecks, I'm hearing balances, changes your passwords, uses encryption, or some kind of shielding. If you've seen any of my videos before, I have focused before on weapons technology and remote capable AI, and I'm hearing, hi, here we are. Okay. So why don't we look at hopes and fears for you? And I'm looking down at this Ace of Cups in your past, and it looks like you've got a lot of waters flowing, something you're so passionate about. I'm just seeing success regarding whatever this history is for you. Okay, so let's move this over so that we can look at the next thing. You got a lot going on here. Hopes and fears. We've got heavy burdens. I'm hearing tears. And it's the 10 of Wands, and it's upright. You could be really facing something heavy during this time, and it looks like you've got a lot of cards that just want to pop out of the deck. This is the card of Corks. 7 of Pentacles is the card of harvest. Is something harvesting your knowledge? Is something harvesting your finances? Is something harvesting your energy? Make sure you know what it is, and it looks like it could be something even. It looks. Okay, so when I see the 4 of Pentacles, I think of literally the 4th dimension. It could be 4 characters. I'm hearing character dialogue. I think of the 4th dimension, 4-dimensional technologies. I also think of virtual technology as well when I see this card, and I don't know why, but I do. Something at nighttime for you, and I think this is elliptical galaxies is this card. But nonetheless, 4 is also the number of work. I'm hearing dream work. And your crossing card here is a 4 of Swords. So I'm hearing manifest potential as I'm thinking of something manifest in your physical reality. In your physical reality, it could be finances that you're worried about. Is something, do you have a proper balance of what's incoming and what's outgoing? Because 7 can be a neutral and stabilizing force. We are in reverse here with the 7 of Pentacles. And upright, you're really reaping what you sow. And not upright, someone else could be reaping what you sow. I'm hearing harness power. I'm hearing her story, and I'm also hearing finances. Okay, and it looks like you're having to kind of, whatever it is, it looks like you could have built something up, the 7 of Pentacles, and it looks like you might have had to take a loss, suffrage, and kind of work your way back, but now you're rebuilding and working on, I'm hearing finances, and so you've got the 4 of Pentacles. This could be something that's really been worrying you, I hope not. This could be something that's affecting your mental clarity as well. Something affecting your mental clarity. And so let's take a look at finances. We have the Moon card reversed. And it's the full moon. So it makes me think of a cycle or something that's come to full fruition when energy is at its highest. And it makes me think, you know, again with the harvesting of energy, brain activity function I'm hearing as well. Brain activity could be part of it, mental activity could be part of it, because you've got a lot of swords going on here. But it looks like communications, I'm hearing, are balanced. But it is in reverse. The 18, the moon, it could also be long-distance communications, also telecommunications, since we're focusing on technology here. Career and finances has something to do with communications. It's a really great card. And at worst, it could be some kind of faulty communications. Regarding your, I'm hearing well-being, that could affect your work life, your career, or your finances. So make sure that your communications are clear during this time so that you can finally come to the end of this cycle that's been so burdensome for you and move forward. You may have had to, someone may have literally hit your vehicle, or you've crashed your vehicle, or something has happened where someone has side-swiped you, and you're picking up the pieces and moving on. Let's look at love. Wow, we've got the card of 5 of Wands. And that is the card of, also it's a playful card. It can be 5 can be the number of conflict, but it's also like in this card, the 5 of Wands, a playful conflict, especially one that is kind of, I'm hearing, tending your garden, kind of nurturing or fostering a project. This one is especially fun to have at work. It's very, like, a lot of pizzazz. The 5 of Wands, it's the card of also witty banter. So you could really be, again, hurting for, during this time, to correct your communications. If that's something that's going on in your work life, it looks like it could be spilling over into your love life, but that you're someone who really enjoys, I'm hearing, conversation. You're someone who really enjoys a playful interplay. It's something that really helps you and perhaps your partner grow. So as far as love and romantic interest, it's something that you're going to want to keep it lighthearted during this time. It looks like that could be really good for you, and I'm getting like a lot of excitement and like playful energy. I'm hearing very dynamic. Okay, let's look at your destiny card. We have the World. We've got the Moon and the World, and another one is flipping out here. And I'm going to save that one for any kinds of errors and miscorrections, misdirections, or things that need to be corrected or redirected. And directorship comes to mind, whether it be directorship of a project as well. It looks like in your destiny card, you're really, whatever this is, if it's a project for you, and it looks like you've got a lot going on, a lot of material that you have to work with, and so it could just be smoothing out communications and letting something go, letting something release, whether it be the release of information or material, working something out, whether it be legal or financial. It looks like it's going to, that you have a lot of, you're very spirited about it. You've got the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth, so I see that as a positive sign for sure, here, this woman is like celebrating. Earth Mother, if you're someone who just loves the earth, spending time in nature, I absolutely would recommend for grounding, for getting over, I'm hearing loved ones, like loss of loved ones and deceased. So that could be something that helps heal old wounds. I'm hearing battle scars, spending time with the earth and under the night sky. I'm hearing count the transmissions, and I've heard that before. We see like a prismatic rainbow energy here. She's got batons in her hand. She's dancing. Dancing in front of the earth, and maybe even dancing under the full moon could be something that you're called to do during this time. But it's like she's dancing. Wild woman comes to mind, and also the women who run with wolves. Sometimes you just gotta like run naked, barefoot through the forest under the full moon, and I'm getting someone like howl like a wolf. Ooh. And so, absolutely, I would recommend that you do that. And so, looking at any kind of misdirected, misguidance, I'm getting misguided, I'm hearing. Emotional flow, I'm hearing flow stop. I'm hearing Debbie. And her time matrix is T. I'm getting, like, I was thinking the letter T, but I'm seeing T-E-E. And I'm looking down at the Ace of Swords here. More mental activity. Stuff that needs to be uprighted. And again, I'm looking here at Saturn, your crowning card. This strong masculine energy in reverse. And it looks like it's something that you could be someone who is maybe even... if you've got a lot of creative or emotional flow, you want to have a healthy balance between left and right brain, especially during this time. Analytical thinking, I'm hearing research, and proper, I'm hearing appropriations, I'm hearing misguidance, appropriations and misguidance. So maybe misappropriated knowledge is something that has been a misguidance for you, as this Ace of Swords is in reverse, but it's still the sword, I'm hearing the Sword of Destiny. It's still, I'm hearing return, I'm hearing to her figure, I'm hearing mother. I'm hearing dialogue and elephant, and it's mixing into hierophant. And so misappropriations of knowledge could be something that has been misguided or misdirected or needs to be corrected for you during this time. And I'm seeing if that's done, that could be absolutely a positive outcome. Stay lighthearted. Witty banter is at your aid. Thank you, Pisces. I wish you all well. Happy December 2020.